Today, I'm going to show you how to dominate your reality through the power of your mind. Ooh. Hello friends, this is Andrea Schulman again, and welcome to another Law of Attraction video. Now, if you enjoy my videos regularly, please make sure to stay through till the end of the video because I do have some news to share. But let's go ahead and jump on into this video first because I get this question a lot. Andrea, am I supposed to be creating my reality and telling the universe what to do? Or am I supposed to just be letting go and letting the universe do all the work for me and let things work out the way that the universe wants them to work out? Or in other words, what gives? Am I in charge? Or is the universe in charge? Now, have you ever wondered this question? If you have, please let me know below in the comments. I know there was a time when this question certainly bothered me. Now, the truth is, you are the captain of your reality. You are the creator of it. And so you have the power to totally dominate your reality and turn it into whatever you want it to be. But just because you are in charge, it doesn't mean that you're going to create a reality that appears to be one where you are in charge. In fact, you can create the exact opposite experience. You can create a reality where it feels like everything's happening to you and that you have very little power and that there's some big external force creating your experience. And this happens to a lot of people. Now, why does this happen? Why does this happen? Why does it happen that somebody who is so powerful that they create everything manages to create an experience where they're the ones being dominated and they're not the ones dominating their reality? Well, it has a lot to do with a misunderstanding of what it means to be dominant and what it means to be in control. And until you really understand what it means to be dominant and what it means to be in control, you're going to have a really hard time putting out that vibration and commanding the universe to do what you want it to do. So that's the first thing we really want to understand, is that in order to dominate your reality, in order to command the universe, you have to have a very firm grasp on what it means to be dominant and what it means to be in control. And you have to step into that vibration very, very firmly and project it onto your reality. So if you want to create the experience of dominating your reality and commanding the universe to give you the life that you want, listen up, because this information that I have for you is going to be a manifesting game changer. But first, if you enjoy Law of Attraction videos that blow your mind, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out video content like this every single week, and I'd really love to have you along for the ride. But let's get into this game-changing advice on dominance and controlling your reality so that you can totally revolutionize and game-change your manifesting. So to become the dominator of your reality, again, you need to understand what dominance and control is, and you need to firmly project that onto your reality. See, many people perceive dominance to be exactly the opposite of what it actually is. And in fact, I used to do this myself. Let me explain. Very frequently when people think of dominance and they think of control, what they think of is somebody being assertive, somebody being forceful, somebody being pushy, maybe somebody being a bully, someone trying to assert their will. So often when somebody wants to be dominant, they'll put on those characteristics. They'll try to be louder. They'll try to be stronger. They'll try to be more forceful. They'll try to be more pushy. But this is actually the exact opposite vibration of what dominance truly is. And so if you're exhibiting those characteristics, you will actually create a reality where you feel out of control, not in control. See, somebody who has the need to be pushy, forceful, aggressive, or assertive is actually exhibiting a lack of control, not control. For this visual, I want you to think about medieval times, okay? Medieval times, like in a kingdom. And so we're going to think about two different people. The first person I want you to think about is perhaps one of the townspeople, and they are hustling and bustling, they are rushing around, and they have kind of this frenetic kind of making it happen energy about them. And I want you to look at that against, say, the king or the queen as they pass through town. They are simply moving through the crowd. Maybe they're being carried. They're moving at their own pace. They're not being forceful. They're kind of gliding down the street, while people like this townsperson are hustling and bustling, trying to prove their worth. And it's two different visuals, right? So on the one hand, you have people who are, trying to prove themselves. They're trying to assert themselves. They're trying to get in front of the king or the queen. They're trying to get favor, pushing forward to try and get ahead. And on the other hand, you have someone who's truly dominant, like a king or a queen, and they're not trying to assert anything on anybody. They're just gliding through the crowd, being kind of fawned over by these townspeople who are hustling and bustling, trying to make things happen. And in that scenario, who has true control? Who has true dominance? Is it the king or the queen gliding down the street, just acknowledging the crowd and letting the seas part for them and letting everyone do everything for them? Or is it the townspeople who are hustling and bustling, trying to get the pigs in the pen and trying to shuffle these things over here and get this done over there? Who has more control? It's the king or the queen, right? The king or the queen. It's the absence of the trying. It's the absence of the pushing. It's the absence of the assertion. It's the absence of the aggression. It's this calm, floating through reality state where the king or the queen just knows their power and everything else around them is hustling and bustling to serve them. That is what dominance is. Dominant, in control behavior is identical to letting go, going with the flow behavior. They are not opposite things. They are one in the same. And so this question that people often have of, am I the one telling it what to do, making my reality happen? Or am I just supposed to let things happen for me? Well, the truth is, in order to tell the universe what to do, you have to step into that kingly or queenly state where you're moving calmly, coolly, and allowing everything else to do your bidding. That is how you control your reality, just like a king or a queen would control his or her or their kingdom or queendom or their dumb. So to command the universe to do what you want, you have to step into that essence of being that, kingly or queenly power. And that is how you tell your reality what to do, is by stepping into that vibration. And in just a moment, I'm going to share with you a fun exercise that you can do where you can prove this to yourself, that putting on your crown is going to let it all work out for you. Okay, I've got a really fun experiment for you that you're going to love. But first, in addition to today's really great game-changing suggestion for your manifesting, I also have another video that I recently did on 3 atomic habits that are awesome for your manifesting game. I'm going to go ahead and link that video up below in the description. So if you're interested in learning even more about how to control your reality, you can absolutely go ahead and watch that one next. But now let's go ahead and share with you this fun experiment that I'd love for you to try to prove to yourself that you can command the universe to work for you, just like a king or queen. You can step out the door and let things work out for you by putting on this crown, okay? And so the experiment is actually fairly simple. It has to do with how you carry yourself and how you move through your reality. And so there are two ways that you can do this experiment. I actually recommend doing both, or at least observing yourself when you see yourself doing one or the other. But the first one is the less fun one because it messes up your reality. Okay, so the first thing that you can do is you can practice being like the townsperson. You can practice being the townsperson in the medieval town that's hustling and bustling and you're trying to make things work. So on your way throughout the day, try rushing. Rush, try to beat the traffic, try to get ahead, try to force the issue, try to, get where you need to be as quickly as possible, and have this sense of, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to do this. We're going to get through this. We got to get to that. Just go through your day like that and watch what happens, because your assertive, aggressive, pushy energy is going to create a reality where you're projecting assertion, pushiness, and aggression on your reality, and you're going to start getting it back. And so you're going to start to notice that you will manifest all kinds of obstacles, all kinds of problems. You will start to feel dominated by the external world. And this is precisely what a lot of people do unconsciously without even realizing it. They're trying to gain control over their reality, but they're creating obstacles and problems that are causing them to feel victimized by their reality. The opposite end of this, and this is the more fun one. So if you're going to do one of these two exercises, this is the one I would recommend. But imagine yourself, for a day would be great. But even if you can only do it for an hour or a half hour, just imagine yourself putting on your crown, okay? And you're going to wander through your reality at your own pace. You're going to stay even-keeled. You're going to have this attitude of being unbothered. You're just going to move at your own pace. And you're going to adopt kind of the posture of a king or a queen, where just imagine that you are one, walking through the crowd, and just tell yourself, these are my subjects. Everything's working out for me. I'm just going to move forward at my own pace. I don't answer to anybody. I answer to myself. And just move like that throughout your reality. And you're going to see something remarkable if you really put yourself into this character. Just like with Jesus and the seas parting, that's how it's going to feel. You're going to be walking through your reality and things will just get out of your way. People will show up to serve you. Things that you want will show up because you're in that true state of dominance that I am the king or the queen. Everything's working out for me. I can go at my own pace and the world will do my bidding. I know this sounds very arrogant, but hey, it works. It's fun. And as a fun side note, I like to do this in the gym. So I learned this technique really by going to the gym. If you're somebody who goes to the gym, you may have noticed that this can be a problem where there's a lot of people at the gym and only so many machines. And, everybody wants these good machines. And so what can often happen is that when you're at the gym, you find yourself rushing around to get the equipment that you want. But in that rushing, people end up getting on there before you. So before I learned this trick, I'd be kind of trying to strategize how to get to this and get to that and use this machine and use this weight. And I would encounter all of these blocks. because I was trying to assert my will. I would inadvertently cause people to block me, okay, because they would start asserting against me. And so I'd be walking up to a machine, hell-bent to get on it, and boom, somebody else would sit on it right in front of me. Well, I learned this technique of, just be the queen. So when I go into the gym, perhaps I seem arrogant, I probably do, but I just put on my crown and I walk slowly, I take my time, I don't move quickly, I'm not pushy, and it is remarkable because I have a very technical routine. I do a lot of different things at the gym in a very specific sequence, And I am almost always able to jump on exactly what I want at exactly the right time. Sometimes I'll walk slowly in that direction and someone will literally get off of the machine so I can get on it. See, this is how you truly assert your will. Move slower, move like a king or a queen, deliberately, like things are gonna work out, and I promise you, you are gonna see the seas part for you everywhere you go. And if you are enjoying how to apply the law of attraction in new and exciting ways, you may also enjoy learning about my Law of Attraction membership program. I have an online platform complete with its own app, with over 200 manifesting resources, with 3 new ones added every single month that you would have full and immediate access to when you sign up. On this platform, you can learn the basics about the law of attraction, different tips, techniques, and hacks, how to attract abundance, relationship, health, wellness, weight loss, whatever it is that you're interested in. And I will drop a link below so that you can check out everything that comes with my membership program if you are interested. Also, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I do have some news to share. Karen Yee, another really popular Law of Attraction YouTuber, she and I are going to be putting our 21-day abundance challenge on a half-off sale this coming week, April 21st through the 28th. So if you've been interested in signing up for that program, make sure to go ahead and drop by during April 21st through the 28th so you can get that program for 50% off. It is one of my more popular programs, so if you've been waiting for that one, make sure to drop by so you can get it for 50% off. And also, if you are new to my work here, I would love to invite you to take my Law of Attraction test. If you would like to know for sure that you are the creator of your reality, and what you think is what you create, I've designed a very simple 5-minute test that will enable you to put something out and watch it come back. And to take that test now, you can go to manifestingtest.com. Again, it is manifestingtest.com. And of course, I'll drop a link to that as well in the description. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how to dominate your reality through the power of your mind. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I really appreciate you choosing to watch to the end of the video. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another video soon. Bye-bye.